Hey guys, what's up? Go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe to my videos and reviews. G.I. Joe Classified, Star Wars Black Series, some vintage collection, Masters of the Universe Origin, occasional Transformer, and other lots of toys that way. So looking for, here it is, my knife. Got a Toys R, no, how to start say Toys R Us. Got a GameStop delivery today. Two actually. Got some snow serpents that are supposed to show up tomorrow. I'll check that status after the video, of course. But already did a snow serpent video. Will be the video right before this one actually. If you haven't watched it, check it out. Very cool figure. Some people say figure of the year. I just say it's a good figure. It's a great figure. So broke down and GameStop and ordered me some Grunts. Yeah. I'm not one of those people. I'm not going to sit here and fib and go on and make a big post on Facebook groups that, hey, guess what? Check me out, man. And I'm sorry if you're one of those guys, but you don't have to flaunt it. Some people like me tried and had no luck. Pretty much got told, they're up high. We're not getting them down. That's a good box. I'm going to set that aside. We're not getting them down for, and we're doing the set like in a week or two. That's what I got told. It's BS. So I got screwed. So the rest of y'all, if you got something great, don't freaking rub it in, okay? I mean, I'm going to tell you, this one's got a big ding in the back. I'm going to tell you if I got something on sale, and I'm going to tell you where I got it. After that, the information obviously is up to you. Not trying to be a prick or anything, but I'm just telling you. It's kind of prickish to go, ooh, look what I got. We're grown-ass men, people, and women. Don't have to show it. Don't have to go blow and go, okay? That's just not my style. If you knew me personally, you know I'm a pretty quiet, reserved guy. Doing these videos is a pretty big thing to me. Granted, I don't have an audience, a present audience, physical audience, but hey. So just saying, take it for what it's worth. That's my 2 cents, but like I said, tried, called, went in there a time or two, and just couldn't get it to happen. So those people went and got like 15 of them. Good for you, but don't freaking tell everybody about it. Just say, hey, I went and got me some Grunts. Got a good deal on them. You know, unless you're sharing the wealth of the group, unless you're selling the group $12 Grunts, don't say anything. Okay? Hey, if you've watched me before, you haven't seen me rant like this before. So yeah, I'm kind of frustrated. It sucks to have to pay double the price basically to get some stuff that I would have loved to have got cheaper, especially in this economy and the type of money I spend. Every little bit helps. So, all right, enough about that. Here we go. I'm spinning this guy around, looking at him, thinking and getting irritated, talking about how some people got him at a cheap price. So, but here he is. I'm going to show off my version. Here's the $24.99 version. So, or actually, not going to lie, I got him on GameStop as a pro with my pro membership, so I got $1.25 off each figure. So I saved $5, just so you know. So yeah, I saved money, but not much. Saved money that I still spent more than what these things are worth. You know, how about we go back to the days of 1999 and even before that, and cheaper on a sale. So here he is. So if you are watching this video, you probably were actually on the side that did not get your $11.99 Grunt. So I'm probably preaching to the choir here that, hey, I'm one of those people, I didn't get him either. So good, if you didn't, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, that's just the way it worked out. He's a cool looking figure. Obviously, if you want to troop build a Joe, he's the guy to do it with. You can suit him up next to some of the Steel Brigade because of that helmet we got with it, which is kind of neat. Of course, we'll show that off here in a minute. But I couldn't resist, and I didn't want to wait much longer. If I haven't said before, if you haven't caught and mentioned, I'm gonna try to back off quite a bit. I've got plenty of stuff, believe me. I could sit here and do videos for probably a year off of stuff. Maybe a handful of repeats, but for the most part, I can do videos. Here's the interior of his box, if you want to see what that looks like. I can do videos of lots of unopened toys and different different toy lines. You know, like I said, Star Wars, I got vintage collection, got some retro, got some, what are those prototypes? Yeah, I noticed the prototype Vader goes for like $100. I got 2 of them sitting pretty. May just have to sell. I think I'm just gonna sell those off. I thought I was a big fan of the retro until they started reproducing them in figures that we never had, you know. And usually I'm the type of guy that loves that stuff. Like I love how the Masters of the Universe, I got a Diabolical Snake Invasion pack right behind you, and I love that pack. But not everything to me is great when it comes to putting new figures out there. And why do I say that? Well, here's my example. Ahsoka, never a mainline figure, not something that you necessarily watched when growing up. If you're a 40-some-year-old man or 50-year-old man that grew up with Star Wars, you didn't grow up with Ahsoka. You didn't see Ahsoka till you were in your 30s, basically. So Clone Wars, not that it's not cool, but you don't get the Clone Wars Ahsoka, by the way, in the retro. Bo-Katan, cool character, however, same deal. Mando, it's okay. That's probably the most decent one of the group that I can say that I like okay is Mando, the Mando figure. So, but again, I look at them, and every day the more and more I look at them, I think, do I really want these? So here's the G.I. Joe machine gun that you get. That's kind of like the original version, but the color obviously is off. But that's kind of cool. How about a hook nose M16? Look at that. She's bent at the tip. Go figure. People, I hear nothing but complaining lately about these. And somebody posted, here's the clip that Lenny said, oh, or maybe Lenny and Emily said, well, we could go. Here you go. Here's your clip. M16. It just pisses me off that we got this guy all jacked up here. You know. Can't get it. I can straighten it for now. Look straight now, but it's going to obviously start forming back to bend. So, you know, but my point is, Emily or Lenny said that recently. I read on a post that he's like, well, we can go cheaper and you can get more, or we can go more expensive and you can get less. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. Here's a knife. Here's a sheath. I believe it's meant to go in through the bottom. You can go in through the top or the bottom. I actually like the top better, only because it doesn't really bump into him down here. Mine's feel a little loose in places. Maybe not. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought. Not Firefly bad, by the way. If you're another one of those guys, you got a Firefly. I got 2 of them, and they're both. If you haven't watched my video, go watch. I did a bonus one with Flint. I did my second one with Flint. I think I did my regular one in there. So, backpack, similar backpack to what you've been getting with some of the others. Army helmet, so we can do that. I like how we can basically make him somewhat a troop builder figure. Pistol. Oh, there it is. I started saying, like, man, I didn't get a pistol. Yeah, it's in my hand. I'm talking and I didn't notice it. Pistol. Obviously, he's got a place for it. I feel like that's backwards. I can spin that around. It's weird because it's like, now you got this. Now you got his bullet pouch. Oh, almost covering his crotch area. That doesn't necessarily look right either. Let's spin it back around. I don't know. I just feel like that's almost out of place. I'm not sure. Oh, his butt's like soft. That's weird. His crotch, weird to talk about, obviously. Crotch area is hard, but like his butt backside, his bottom it's pushing in, it's soft, so that's weird. It's like, I don't know, I can't figure out why it's doing that. Haven't noticed a figure had do that before, by the way. This is a new concept, so to speak. So anyway, but I don't know, weird. So here's the Steel Brigade helmet. I like it. I think what I'm gonna do is show you one. We're gonna See what I mean? Already bent back. It's bending back. We'll put his M16 on and put this thing on here. I like this. I'm glad we got back to kind of getting some old school Joe stuff. This one's a harder plastic, by the way. This one doesn't bend as easy. And it does have a place for the, you can put, start to call it bullets. You can put the blast effects that you would get with some of those characters. So his stock's a little warped inside too. So, you know, some small things there that doesn't make this figure as desirable, or some small things that most figure collectors, do not like or would not like. So, all right, so here is my first Grunt. Truthfully, when I think of Grunt, I think of Mass Effect. Been playing that a bunch lately. Went back through and started a playthrough. I had it, downloaded it for free off PS Plus, last year, whatever, last year-ish, something like that, year before. Been sitting on it. Let's check his stiff knee. Man, I'm telling you, people have been talking about that too. A lot of forums that talking about when they're especially complaining about the Firefly waist being loose, saying, well, every other figure you get their arms and legs joints are super tight, but then you get this Firefly and his freaking leg joints or his midsections as loose as can be. So I don't know. Anyway, it is nice to have a troop builder. So here he is, my Robert Grunt Graves. Actually, I just had my hands on the retro version last night, looking through some boxes, trying to find some stuff to sell. So, I do have some stuff for sale on eBay. I don't know. Just don't, be honest with you, I haven't really thought about mixing my eBay business with these videos. I don't really, I don't want to make people think that I'm just out there trying to promote my stuff that I want to sell. It's not. I honestly don't want to sell a lot of this stuff. I want to sell older stuff that I've had before. So anyway, that's beside the point. So here he is, guys. Your Grunt, your Robert Grunt Graves, G.I. Joe classified. Cool figure. Again, wish I could have got him at 11 bones, but I did not. So let's go ahead and crack open the second one real quick here. Checking boxes. That one I pulled out, its box was in really good shape. It's about as good as it gets. So I don't know. This one's going. Just want to make him real quick for you guys. Built as the Steel Brigade type figure. And then my next video, I've got Desert Storm Snake Eyes, or I think that's what Desert Commando Snake Eyes. I started calling him Desert Storm. Again, shows my age. That's what I grew up with, Desert Storm. My brother-in-law was in Desert Storm. So, anyway, well, let's get him out here. So, let's pop these out real quick. Again, don't want to hold you up on the video. There is a box over here I'm throwing these into, just so you know I'm not just tossing them on my floor. Although, I say that and I look down, there's some at my feet, so obviously I've missed some. Oh, that's probably after I toss these out. They've been falling out. That's why. It's like I tossed these. Oh, I do have them on my floor. Sorry. Here, I thought I was being proactive, just tossing them in a box and not letting them fall to my floor for the sake of that. So, there it is again. I'll show that off real quick. Everything's going to be quick because we're going to make him a Steel Brigade Grunt really fast. Actually, we can do that right now. I did not notice that. Okay, learned something new with each figure, by the way. This chest piece folds down. What is this? Some kind of radio? Looks like it comes off, or you can spin it around. It looks like a 3DS. Look at that. It looks like a 3DS. Closes It came the other way, by the way. I just flipped it around. I feel like it could probably come off. It can come off. Just so you know, this thing can come off. That's why it spun around so easy. But I'm going to put it back on. I don't want to lose it. Now I can't hardly get it back on. Wonder why. Wonder what the holdup is with that. Well, I did see people post that they got his shoulder thing off. They took it some other way. Took his arms off. I remember reading some people post. Basically took his arms off. Man, I did not want to do that. Now I'm sitting here fidgeting with this. Well, I'm going to finish it up, so I don't want to keep you. His arm's stiff. His arms are stiff, by the way. His legs still stiff, too. Big time. But here's your Steel Brigade look. I like this look, by the way. I think that's a cool trooper look here. You can definitely put a bunch of these on and go. I like that on the Valkyries too, by the way, if you did not watch my Cobra Valkyrie video. But I like how they have their own kind of mask. Very cool, though. I like that a lot. I know it's not necessarily what you remember from Joe as a kid if you're my age and you're one of those, but I'm telling you, it's a neat part. So very cool to have. All right, guys, so there he is, Grunt. Robert Grunt Grave. So hit that like, subscribe button, guys. Join my channel. Subscribe, please. Check it out as much as possible when you can. We got lots of reviews. At least, you know, don't have to all watch the whole videos. I do talk a lot about different stuff, but if you always want to get a look at a figure or something, just go look the video and, you know, buzz through the quick parts and get you a quick look at him and see what you think. So anyway, so thanks for watching, guys, with Grunt. I'm Beast from Beast Toys. We'll see you.